All right, so we're diving deep today into the world of making digital products.
Yeah.
Specifically, we've got this guide, Create Your Products, and
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting how these online courses and these templates and all these things you see online, how do they even,
Yeah, they just appear.
yeah, they just kind of come out of thin air.
It seems like magic, but it's a process.
It is.
It's definitely a process. And the good news is, with the right tools and the right approach, anyone can do it.
Exactly. And this guide starts off by talking about research, which I think is,
Yeah.
it's so interesting because it's like being a detective.
Right.
But instead of solving crimes, we're solving like audience needs.
Exactly.
They talk about tools like Answer the Public and Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
I've played around with these before, but how can we really use these to find out what people are actually looking for out there?
Yeah. So you really have to go deeper than the surface with a lot of these tools.
Okay.
So Answer the Public, that's great for understanding what questions people are typing into search engines. So let's say your area is gardening.
Mm-hmm.
You would pop gardening into Answer the Public, and it will spit out questions like how to get rid of aphids, or like best indoor plants for low light, and it will show you all these different questions people are asking, which will give you insight into what people are struggling with.
Oh, so it's not just looking at keywords, you're actually looking at like the intent?
Yep, exactly, the
Yeah,
intent
yeah.
behind the keywords.
Yeah. Huh.
And then Reddit is really good because you can dive into these communities
Okay.
and you can actually see what people are complaining about, what they need help with, what they're already using as a solution, and that can give you an idea for a product that they may want.
Okay, so that's where you find like those golden nuggets.
Exactly.
Yeah, those golden nuggets of product ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on, step 2,
Mm-hmm.
this is talking about outlining your product.
Okay.
And they talk about having an introduction, content, and conclusion,
Right.
which, we all know that's how you structure something.
You're right.
But in the world of digital products, why is that so crucial?
So think of your outline as kind of like a movie trailer.
Okay.
You have a good movie trailer that kind of hooks you in,
Yeah,
gives you like the main points, and then it leaves you wanting more.
exactly.
And your product outline should be the same way. It should kind of give people like a taste of what they're getting,
Okay.
deliver the goods in a nice structured way, and leave them feeling satisfied and wanting more.
So it's not just about organization, it's also about engagement.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, step 3, creating the content.
Yes.
They talk about Canvaloon, OBS Studio.
Mm-hmm.
They even talk about ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many tools out there. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. I don't know about you,
Me too.
but what is like the best way to choose from all these different options?
So you just want to choose the format that suits your content the best and your audience.
Okay.
So for example, a PDF that's beautifully designed is great for like an ebook.
Yeah.
But if you have an audience that really loves like a visual aspect, visual learners, then maybe doing a video series with Loom or OBS Studio would be more beneficial.
Okay, so it's really matching the medium to the message.
Exactly.
Okay, and what about like you have a diverse audience that likes different things. How do you cater to everyone?
Yeah, that's where you have to get a little bit strategic.
Yeah.
So maybe offer different formats. Like you can offer a video course with a transcript or a downloadable PDF.
Yeah.
Or even like during that research phase, ask your audience what they prefer.
Oh, so you're thinking ahead during the research phase.
Always.
Yeah. Okay, I love that.
Always thinking ahead.
Okay, so we've got our content.
Yes.
Now we got to package it up.
Now we got to package it up.
Make it look all nice.
Yes. This is where presentation comes into play and user experience.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how your audience will access and consume this product.
Cool.
Are they downloading a PDF? Are they streaming videos on a platform? Are they accessing templates?
Yeah.
Each one is going to require a different approach to packaging.
Oh, this makes me think about all the times I've bought ebooks that are just awful and I can't read them properly.
Yes, like come on. Like you've got to think about the user.
Yeah.
You've got to make it easy for them to consume the content.
Exactly. Okay. So we've packaged it up. It looks beautiful. But before we just release this to the world,
You got to test it.
we got to test it.
Yes. So it's like taking a car for a test drive before you buy it.
Exactly.
You want to make sure everything works smoothly, that there's no issues.
Yeah.
So get feedback from your friends, colleagues, or ideally people in your target audience.
Yeah. I learned this the hard way. When I made my first online course, I thought I had covered everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then my testers came back and they're like, there's this like glaring issue.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was so bad. It was like a navigation thing, but it was so humbling to have to go back and be like, oh my gosh.
But that's the point of testing.
Yeah.
It's so you can catch those things before you launch it to everyone else.
Exactly.
And then you have a bunch of complaints and bad reviews.
Yeah, it's like 10 times harder to fix later on.
Yeah.
So testing, super important. They talk about using AI tools like Jasper or Write Sonic
Yes.
to refine your content.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played around with those?
I have, and they are so helpful, especially if you're not a good writer
Yeah.
or if you just want to like polish it up or get different variations of content.
Okay.
They are definitely helpful.
So they can speed up the process.
Yeah, they're not a replacement for good writing, but they can definitely help speed up the process.
Okay, so it's like we've gone through all these steps: research, outlining, content creation, packaging, and testing. It's like we've built this machine,
It's a machine.
a product creation machine.
And you are the conductor.
I love it. And what fuels this machine?
Your passion and your understanding of your audience.
Okay.
Remember, the most successful products solve a problem
Mm-hmm.
or they fulfill a need.
Totally. Yeah.
So keep that in mind the whole time.
Okay, so there you have it, the blueprint. Now go out there and create something amazing, and maybe one day we'll be diving deep into your digital product.
That would be great.
I know that would be awesome. All right, that's it for this deep dive. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.